Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hey, I didn't have a slow streamer.
Here.
Thank you. Boot.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Nice
Hey,
to see
Lisa.
you. I even have the ball that drops on each ear.
I got to
So,
switch something. Where do I do it here? There's got to be somewhere I can do this. Oh, I see. Okay. See if you can detect my switch. Oh, it's underneath the thing.
oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh, Dwan.
Yeah.
There's Dwan. Tonight we have Mary Ellen and Dwan.
Hola.
The- Lisa, I know it was a typo, but it made us laugh.
Yeah.
Hi, Works.
Hey,
Happy
Works.
New Year.
I didn't say hi to Rachel yet. I think I said
Rachel and Lisa and
Lisa.
Jason and Works.
Works.
I missed being on last week. I mean I didn't I missed it on purpose, but I mean I
Yeah.
miss being on here last week.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, me
still have
too.
my tree up, but I did take down the ornaments, but I just don't want to let go of the light. I like
Mm.
looking at the light.
Your lighting is good. You have good lighting there. I struggle with that. You can see I got that blue light behind me because I need it. But
I like when in the evening when the little lights on the tree. I just like it.
yeah, it reminds me of Road Trip Dave's house for some reason.
I don't have the multicolored lights on, at least they're white. Thank you, Rachel. You too. So, how was your Christmas, Dean?
Well, I'll tell you, it was I mean, it was good. It was pretty non-eventful. We pretty much just my family spent all of Christmas Day eating presents, and I think we played a game or two.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's what we do.
Huh. What'd you eat?
Well, let's see. I think we had a little bit of ham and a little bit of turkey. Uh, it's kind of like Thanksgiving, but not like the desserts are different because everybody brings a dish. So, depending on what they bring, which is usually kind of like Thanksgiving, then when my mother-in-law was still alive, we convinced her to do lasagna on
Oh,
Christmas because we had turkey on Thanksgiving. We're like, let's just have lasagna, and she thought that was fine.
that's an easy way to feed a lot of people.
See, Rachel's a white light girl.
Mm,
You
uh,
either are or you aren't. Nick is not. My Nick is not a
okay,
white light person.
yeah.
He
My
wants the multicolor.
my wife is like white. She would say the same thing Rachel's saying. It's classy.
It is classy. I only put it on now. I mean, I like white too, but because it's January, I thought it's snowy looking.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Good to
Happy New
see you.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Dean and I were talking as we were waiting to go on and about the new tower at the Polynesian. Yay or nay? And after I saw Jenna, Resort TV One Jenna, do a tour, it's too, it's not, it's like Polynesian over there is like really Polynesian to me, or it used to be. And that's kind of, you know, gotten a little bit diluted. But this new one, I mean, and they literally do call it modern Polynesian. So
Is it all DVC?
that's what I understand.
And so what's it running a night?
Oh
900,000?
gosh, I don't know. But remember, you can, get DVC points and
Right.
stay there. But the rooms just were kind of meh. I don't know. I don't know.
I,
I wasn't a fan because it just too modern. I like the old Polynesian look. I like old retro looking stuff, but anyway, the
yeah.
outside too doesn't fit with the regular Polynesian.
Hmm. I mean, I think Lisa's right. That's the way to do it. Wait till you
Yeah,
see it,
I
you
mean, I
know.
saw it through Jenna's stream, but you're right. It could look different in person.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking, as Mary Ellen said, and I have never been as impressed with Riviera from the inside. From the inside, the outside's kind of cool, and it's of course got Skyliner, but the prices, my goodness, if you take that DVC equivalent, I think it's running 1,000 a night. I,
Yes,
yeah,
I had heard that.
yeah. So I'm assuming that this new Polynesian is going to be up there too.
And sometimes these people are getting the corner. I think Jeff got the corner, and somebody else got the corner, and it cuts out parts, and
Huh.
and it's choppy. So you're paying all this money for a messed up room.
Is that 13 points now? Am I right in saying a point is around $200, or is that no? It can't be that much. So
I don't
am I?
know.
Yeah, I don't know how that all works. Some resorts do not
Yes,
interest me. Yeah,
that's right. Works. Um, I mean, that's not peanuts.
yeah. I've heard Nate, paging Mr. Morrow, talk about just going on the internet and getting a DVC through these websites.
I mean,
And
I've done it through David's
okay,
DVC
okay.
rental.
And what place did you stay at?
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, and it was a good deal, or
Oh yeah,
huh?
and I split it with Nick, and so it made it even a better neat deal. We also did it at Beach Club once.
Okay.
That was before they remodeled, and so they gave it to us pretty cheaply. Um, yeah, I've done it. I liked it.
Well, to be honest, Disney has shifted our parameters of what we're willing to pay, and it's just gotten so crazy over the last few years that we no longer even question $160 a day for a park entrance or 225 for a value resort, which is what Pop Century can go for, or 250.
Right,
What
right.
happened? I mean, this is insanity.
Yeah, no, I know. I know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I don't
stay
know.
off site.
At some point, it's got to. I mean, got to change, or
Yeah.
but
Well,
people keep coming, so I don't
yeah.
know.
No, it'll change. Something will blip in the economy or whatever, and but Disney will probably be very proactive to it. They'll offer the deals.
Right.
So
Yes, I love. We stayed in Jumbo House, and it was a DVC
mm,
rental, just a efficiency one, and it was great.
mm,
Old Key West, I would love to go see that in person.
yeah,
Those are the biggest rooms, right? Because that was one of the first ones that they made.
it's been around. I had the privilege of staying at that one that's a military one now. What's that one
The
called?
Greens, or used to be
Yeah,
the Greens.
yeah, that one. It's not fancy at all. I loved it. I just loved it.
Well,
It's
how?
beautiful.
But you have to be military, right?
Well, now, but I was there before, and
Oh,
so yeah, yep. My dad and went down there with my dad and his wife and my niece, and absolutely loved it. It's right at the golf courses. So
she's been starting to stay off property and loves seeing what else is out there.
me
That's what
too.
Dean does.
Yep. I prefer it at this point. Yep.
When I'm by myself, I prefer to stay on property just for security reasons, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to it. I've done it once, but
Nice to be in the bubble in many ways. One of my biggest issues is being in the bubble means I'm stuck with Disney dining, and I don't like that. I like getting out And honestly, Bob and I will hit a Perkins and we'll be really happy just because we're not paying $60 a meal and we're getting plenty of what we like. We're not too picky.
Right. Hey,
Hey,
John.
John, good to
Happy
see you.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
We've seen each other in chat all day, so it's like, yeah, man. I've
Really?
heard you say it, Mary. It's fine. There's Lisa. Everyone's saying hi to John. John showed me. You'll have to spell it, John. He showed me a pastry that he had this morning that was delicious, and it's
Ooh.
shaped like a clam. And then there's another one just like it, but a little different, stuffed with different stuff that's shaped like a lobster.
Well, I'm not surprised about that, but was it actually stuffed with fish or was it
No,
sweet?
no, no, it's sweet.
Okay.
It's a pastry.
I'm getting hungry now. Dang it.
I mean, that's what I told him. I said, well, I'm not surprised that it's shaped like a fish, but
Yeah.
I saw the crowds leaving last night and you would have to stay at the Epcot resort. Yeah. Yeah. It's just so loud.
Wait a
And there's
minute.
so many kids there.
What does that mean, Epcot Resort? I don't understand what that means. Is there an Epcot?
Well, I think she's saying it would be good if you trying to get out of there with that kind of crowds, it would
Yeah.
take you a while to get off property.
Oh, okay.
Whereas you could just walk right over to a Epcot resort.
What? Epcot Resorts. I'm being thick-headed. The ones, the dolphin, the swan.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because yeah, Epcot was whew, crowded.
I'll
But
see.
I was asleep by 10:30 and woohoo! Happy New Year. Yeah, I could have handled those New Year's Eve crowds. I would have been okay. So when Josh and Jenna went towards the front, and the new area that they have a stage, and they do mostly Hispanic singing and stuff. It was a little more low key, little more like you could take your kids and do the Macarena and hang out. That was probably more my vibe. Yes, like a resort you can walk to. Yes, that's what I thought you meant, Lisa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's it. Now pronounce that, Dean.
Sfagliatella.
Uh-huh. That's what John had for breakfast this morning.
You lucky guy. Is it anything like
Well,
a
he
panakuchen?
is. It's a pastry, and it was filled with he we just got a rental now and drive because we hate waiting for the shuttles at the end of the night. Right.
Mhm.
Right. And Rachel doesn't want to feel trapped.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Hey Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Happy New Year.
The G is silent. Okay.
Okay. Sfagliatella. Well, you said it's a pastry and it's a whole meal?
It's a pastry that's stuffed with okay, wait a minute. He messaged me on Instagram. Let me see. It's a pastry. I can't find it. One of them's filled with cream, the lobster one, and the other one was filled with I can't remember now. But it sounded very yummy. The one that you're trying to talk about is the clamshell. It's like a clamshell, and it's filled with stuff.
Sounds delicious.
Yes, yeah, I was not like envious at all.
No, you weren't.
It's like good for you, John. Good for you. So his son had brought it to them for Christmas from the city. All right, I guess we should get started, huh?
Okie dokie.
Yakking.
Let's do it.
Here's my little snowman.
Rachel likes the snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman? You haven't gotten any snow. Oh, yeah, you have.
We got rid of it all though with all this rain we got, so we don't have hardly anything.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. How well do you know Walt Disney characters? Where does Mike Wazowski take his girlfriend Celia for her birthday dinner? I did not give choices because I wouldn't even know how to insert other choices. You either know it or you don't.
I don't.
I didn't either.
I remember the scene. I remember them being out to eat, but
That's why I say I'd rather ask the questions than answer them.
oh man. Let's
Lisa
see.
said they haven't had any snow either. Wah, wah. But
Yeah, right.
hey, John,
Rachel.
what was the filling inside of the pastry that you ate this morning? The one you said that's shaped like a lobster, you had like cream and something else. It's filled with that, but this one I think had fruit and something else.
Mm.
Michelle said, "We're just getting snow here in central New York, expecting a winter storm." Ugh. They're kind of teasing us with maybe I getting some really ricotta and lemon. Yes.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that sounds good.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Hooters. Perkins.
Perkins?
Yeah, man.
I mean, might as
Um
well.
oh. So was it, let me ask this much, Mary Ellen, was it the name of a restaurant, that's all?
Yeah.
And was it catchy, like it would make sense for a
It's
monster to eat at?
no.
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 So
It made
is
no
it
sense to me.
is it named after a restaurant we know or that we
No.
eat at?
Not
No.
not that I know.
Okay. Um
I think you have to be like a super fan of Monsters Inc. to know this answer. Oh, good. Dean, he sent a picture to your Instagram.
all right, I'm looking at it.
He sent one to me too, and I just can't find it.
Well, I'm not very good with Instagram, but I'm going to find it.
It's yummy. I mean, can you imagine? I don't, well, I can't. Okay. Since
Oh.
nobody can answer, let me, while Dean's looking at the picture,
Oh, I got it. Oh man. Oh, that looks very precise. Oh, that looks good.
I know.
Oh,
And I can't gauge the size, John. I'm guessing it's like that, which is very, very nice and generous.
that's a lot of work. Harryhausen's.
That sounds accurate. Probably Hooters. Hey, Jill.
Hey, Jill.
Okay, Jill's cheating because she waited till the answer happened and then
I
she said,
we don't know that, do we? She could have sent it before she
or
saw
she
it.
Googled it. Oh,
Yeah.
Tanner got it. My godson. Tanner's my godson. He got it. Way to go,
Ah.
Tanner.
Way to go, Tanner. They know their Disney movies.
Yeah, they do.
Harryhausen's. That doesn't even make
Harryhausen's.
sense.
I I have to throw some difficult ones in there sometimes. What series of letters and numbers are hidden in almost every Pixar movie? Oh, Jim has an answer for that. Named after Ray Harryhausen, godfather of Hollywood stop motion animation.
Oh, Harryhausen. Okay. They split his name in two. I like that.
It's Jim is such a font of knowledge.
Jill sent it before they posted. Well, good job on that.
Way to go, Jilly. Way to go, Tanner. And I did not know this, but I mean, sure enough, when I did some research, there is a series of letters and numbers that they put into all the Pixar movies. And it's so obscure, you're not thinking about it. Oh,
Huh.
John says 33. Rachel says A113. Tanner said thanks. Something
Yeah.
like A124.
So that must mean Rachel has an idea here. I feel good
And
about.
Jim. I mean,
Yeah.
they're both
uh,
going down that path.
Jill
This
seems to
is
know.
813.
I'm going Jill. I'm thinking it's Jill.
It's not really Jill, it's Tanner.
It says Jill though.
I
Sorry.
know.
Hi
Well,
Tanner. Sorry. Oh, Jason.
Jason cheated.
Okay, well.
V8, or I'm thinking Bloody Marys.
Could have had a V8.
Hey, you're Freddie, partner in crime. He had a V8 or two this evening. But
I know who that is. Yeah.
okay, the answer is A, 113. Rachel and Jill and Jason.
Well, how is it a reference to Cal
Say,
Arts?
look at the license plate.
Ah. Oh,
A113. And
but
then there's all the other Pixar movies. They work it in somewhere where, you
so
can see it. But
Rachel says it's the animator's classroom. That must have been their room number.
oh, yes. She's right.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of the animators, if not all the animators, went to a certain school, and that was the number of their classroom.
Which is your favorite Toy Story, as long as we're on that subject? Which was your favorite of the four?
I think I have to go with the original.
Yeah. It's hard to go against the original, although I, unlike others, really like the second one. I thought the second one was really clever and fun. But room number, cool.
Okay.
One says works. Okay, yeah, one was probably the best.
Yeah. Yeah. The later ones, it just starts to get kind of,
I mean, it's not as amazing because the first one was so amazing, but yeah, I like what Michelle says. One, then two. That's exactly right. One, then two. And if
yeah.
you get the backstory of one, it's so amazing what they did and went against the Disney executives and loved it.
I didn't realize, Dean, that I put the explanation up here.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to go
Well,
over.
but they added to it. We didn't know it was their classroom.
Well, I
So
put it right there.
where
It
does it say that?
it referenced to Cal Arts, where many Pixar animators attended college.
Where they attended college. Okay.
Okay, don't mind me. Happy New Year. True or false? Moana was the first truly original Disney animated feature film.
First truly original. What does that mean? I mean, how are we?
Like, they weren't going from a book or a movie,
Oh,
or a fairy
gotcha.
tale or a the outtakes were
Oh
the best.
man.
Yes, I agree, Michelle.
Huh. This is a good question. If it wasn't Moana, what would it be? False, says
Rachel
Rachel.
says false. Well, what do you mean?
Oh, I know, I know. I have an idea what one was, and so I don't want to blurt it out. So I'm going false. I'm going false.
This thank you works.
Yeah.
Bambi?
And I'm not thinking Bambi. I have the film in my head of what I think the first one was.
Well, you'll see, but it's like
Oh, you're gonna say it's true.
scratching
Okay.
ahead saying false and Jill saying false. The answer is it is false. So what they said was Fantasia was the closest thing to an original movie that
Okay.
wasn't a book or a fairy tale or a folklore or but even that they said some of the music from other things,
Well, that's true.
made it, they animated the music. So
Interesting.
there really isn't an original film.
So the one that came to my mind, because I didn't go that far back, is Stitch. Was Stitch from anything? I almost thought they conceived
Well,
that on their own.
I have to think that that was either a book
Yeah,
or a fairy tale. I don't know.
yeah, maybe. The false.
The false. But that's interesting because when you look back, I mean, Snow White was a book. Um,
Right.
um, I guess
Although
Bambi was.
we had those books as kids, I remember most of
They
them.
were all fairy tales.
Yeah.
I don't know. If it's on the internet, I guess it's true. Okay, since it's New Year's Day, we're going to do a little New Year's Eve, well, New Year's trivia.
Woohoo!
In which country is it tradition to jump off a chair at midnight on New Year's Eve?
Jump off a chair. Jump off a chair from a height, or
I think just a normal in your kitchen chair.
I mean, I could do that right now.
I know, but what country would be the origination of that tradition?
Well, let's think about this. Let's reason
Oh,
this
wait.
out.
So, John, I mean, I have to think Snow White, the fairy tale. I know what you're saying because Snow White's so old. I don't know. Must have originated from a book or something, is why
But
they're
I
saying that.
I do see his point because I thought Walt really conceived of the idea. But maybe a book came out first. I don't know. I remember we had those books, but
Michelle's saying Norway. We're just saying not America.
you would be
This is
right.
true. That's not a choice. Jason's saying Finland. Rachel, yeah, Grimm's fairy tales. And I mean, I'm guessing those were from the 1800s, Grimm's,
So maybe they were interesting.
if not older. I mean, the source that I was getting this from acted like everything was taken from a child's story, except for Fantasia. But then even that was taken from old songs.
Okay. Nobody knows is not Jill, but
Nobody knows it. Oh, no. Well, don't Google it.
I'm going to say Finland.
Okay. So, a couple of Finlands and a Norway. The answer is Denmark.
Psh.
So, whenever you try that tradition, Dean, Denmark tried it first, Sweden. Went to
Interesting.
USA, our house. You jump off chairs, Lisa? Is that your new tradition? A Scandinavian country, I'm guessing.
That narrows it down.
You'd be right, John.
One that looks like Venice.
Exactly. You're right. It wasn't America. We just don't do stuff like that. Oh, hi, Carol.
Hey, Carol.
You just home from New Year's dinner with Bruce's family. Oh, that's nice.
It's
It's
late there.
late.
Yeah, you had a good dinner.
It's 12:30 a.m. there. Freddie's fast asleep. Actually, more like fall off chairs, especially on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey looked like he was cutting a rug last night watching Resort TV 1. So I think he was having a good time. All right, next question. Which country celebrates New Year's Day on April 14th?
They're all messed up. Just find the messed up country.
Well, look at the options. It's like,
Yeah.
that's not.
Well,
The kids love to join. Yeah, I could say probably mine did too. Oh, that's great.
okay, Mary-Ellen, I'm going to go with Cambodia.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, we have to think that we're not the only ones that, that January 1st isn't for everybody.
But wait a minute. isn't there a good reason why it's January 1st due to the rotation of the Earth and the Sun? And yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't you look that up? Maybe I should have done a little more research to find out the answer.
No,
Maybe
this is good.
Nepal. Oh, Carol's going with Nepal too. John's going with Vietnam. And Lisa's going with Thailand. So every answer is accounted for here.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is thank you, Carol. I also have like New Year's Eve, like the ball dangly earrings, and I dropped my blower. Hi, Bruce. Oh, that's right. Bruce is up. My goodness. Not the US, but Nepal. Final answer? Yes, final answer. It is Nepal. So they celebrate their New Year's on April 14th.
Really, I'll have to ask my developer. By the way, the developer who created the live places lives in Nepal.
Oh, really? Yes. Ask about
Yeah.
it. Then you can report back next week.
Oh, I'm so surprised. That's interesting.
The glitter ball. Thank you. I thought so too. I was trying to find something very festive. Hey, do you all know that party, whatever, party warehouse or party whatever is going out of business? So I went in there to find something, and I was like, oh, I was going to find a costume for you, Lisa, and they didn't have any because they were going out of business. So I got these instead.
They're nice.
I think the Mayan calendar is most accurate, Dean. It doesn't require a leap year.
Really? Well, that's from our teacher, so we trust her.
Or so I've heard.
We trust you.
Party City. Thank you. Works. I knew it had party in it, and I couldn't remember the other half.
Huh.
Which country popularized the song Old Lang Syne? I did not give choices because I think everybody's going to guess this right off the bat.
Well, that language sure sounds. I don't want to blurt it out. Let me think it through. I mean, I know what it struck me as right away. Scotland. Interesting.
Proper New Year's attire, pajamas. Wow, why didn't I think of that? That would have been cheap. Scotland, says Jim.
Scotland.
I shall say that. You can say it, Carol.
Say it, Carol.
You had to go through all those American questions, and finally you have one you can answer. Huh. And that's not even what you're thinking, was it, Dean?
No.
I knew it. They don't say A, so Canada's out.
Yeah. Wow, everyone's saying Scotland. Well, I'm going to back.
Tell us what you were going to say.
I was going to say Germany.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Well, it just sounds German to me, but.
Jason says Scotland. Burke says, my old faithful, not the But those are very good answers, Scotland or Ireland.
But are they right?
That's why I didn't want to give choices. And the answer is Scotland, which is why Carol didn't want to answer.
A wee bit too much information.
She knew the answer. UK?
Closer than Germany. I was way off.
Once you said, well, just going by the words, I knew that's where you're going with it.
I'm too obvious. I'm like an open book.
I mean, I really like that.
Scott.
I really like that I could incorporate Scotland for Carol.
What movie is this from? Great Scott.
Back to the Future.
Yes, good one.
Looks like I'm killing. You are, because nothing is from America. So you got the whole world
in your hands.
In your hands. It wouldn't be a New Year wedding in Scotland without Old Lang Syne. Aw.
Oh, you see now, everybody knew that.
Well, Carol knew that because she lives in Scotland.
Much
Oh,
less.
you say that. I can't say that. Hi,
Hey, Francisco.
Francisco.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Happy New Year. And I love it when Jim says Francisco. I like that name. That's from Elf. And now every time I see Francisco come into chat, that just comes into my head because Jim says it every time. Okay, let's go on. I think it's now the movie review. Yes. So were you able to get Happy New Year, Charlie Brown?
Okay, now I did. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, where'd he go?
I know I was going to pretend I went and watched it. I did not, and I'm sorry. This is one that I was not familiar with, totally forgot, and I apologize.
It's okay. It's not one of their best.
Okay.
I just did it because it had New Year in it.
Yeah.
But it's the sad little Charlie Brown story where he was assigned reading War and Peace over the holidays. And so he was the only kid who would actually read War and Peace and sat outside while they're having a party inside. And he missed the whole thing.
All right, look, Rachel failed you too. I don't feel so bad. Yay.
It's okay. I mean, neither did Carol. It's okay. Lisa didn't. I know Lisa didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even have to. You didn't even have to say that.
I
Really,
had not.
Carol?
I had not either. I had not heard of it. Right? I think I said that.
I'm just one of those weirdos that's such a Charlie Brown fan. I don't know how I originally saw it, but it's only half an hour. It's like it's a real quick, like I don't know. I think when I read it, it was like the 24th Charlie Brown little special that they've had.
Oh, well, I might still watch it, but
Well, I wouldn't.
okay. I'll take your word.
It works to watch it either.
Hi, Amy.
Amy. She has a copy of it.
Well, there you go.
So what did you think of the movie, Amy? Oh, Jason didn't watch it either. I mean, it's depressing. It's a Charlie Brown sad, reading War and Peace. He fell asleep. He missed the whole New Year's Eve party. And, that's how it ended, really.
Mary Ellen, have I ever told you that one of my friends who lives down in Missouri, and he's the one that owns the escape room business, he is the living incarnate Charlie Brown.
Oh.
His personality is like just the same, very down, kind of, but just the sweetest guy, and comes from a very wealthy family, though. Anyway.
That's sad.
Yeah, well, it's not entirely sad. It's
Does he like Charlie Brown?
I would assume he's like Charlie Brown incarnate. It's just amazing.
I thought it was okay. Yeah. It definitely isn't up there at the top of the Charlie Brown stuff.
Okay.
I know all the people, Dean.
I mean, I know a few.
Okay, so next week, if anybody feels like they want to watch,
I will.
It's The Snowman.
That looks
How
familiar.
many people in chat has seen The Snowman? It's only like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Oh. I'm watching it this time, and I have no excuses.
See, Amy's like right up my alley because I'm like all about the holidays. Like everything Jill knows. I drive Jill crazy and ask her if she's put out whatever holiday it is. No, Mary, not yet. And I'm like, what? Want me to come over and help you? Okay, nobody has seen it.
But
Oh wow, this
Carol
is a
has.
regular. Thank you, because it really is. I think it's a UK thing. I saw it. Yes. Oh, you all will be happy. I asked you to watch it because it really is a sweet. Um, I mean, Carol can tell you it's like it's just a really sweet little story. It's perfect for January, the snowy season. Jill wants me to take her Christmas tree down. No, I like putting stuff up. I don't like taking it back down. Yes, there is a version that has David Bowie narrating. You're right.
Oh, wow.
Um, I'm not sure if this one does or not, but it doesn't matter. Watch either version, and it's awesome.
Huh.
Olaf, who likes warm hugs. Yeah, I probably could have done an Olaf one, but I didn't. Aw, thanks, Amy. Okay, we're down to 4 groups of candy bars.
Wow.
Uh, I'm assuming it's not a crime movie. No, and it's not that Estella Scrooge either. No. Um, so Hershey's or York?
Wow. I know what I'm saying. I bet you Rachel's saying the same thing.
Work said York.
York. Okay. I'm going Hershey's.
Okay, 1-1. John says York. Oh, Michelle says Hershey's, 2-2. Oh, Lisa said York, so that's 3-2. Jim says York, so it's 4-2. Oh, Rachel's having a hard decision. Oh, Amy's going with Hershey, so 4-3. She's saying it's a tie. 4-3, Rachel. No pressure, but
Yeah. Yeah. No pressure to you either, Mary Ellen.
well, you're not gonna like me, but I'm going York.
Oh,
So
I like you no matter what.
5-3.
That might put York in the winning bracket.
Amy says she likes either.
But Rachel did go Hershey. Did you catch that?
Oh, way to go, Rachel.
So 5-4. Oh wait, Works Hard said 7 for York.
Okay, I missed
Wow.
one.
Okay.
So sorry, people.
York it is.
Hershey is more versatile, but York has more pizzazz. Snickers or Mr. Goodbar? This is going to be easy.
Very easy. Where's our friend Freddie? We know what he would say. But
I know. I think I can tell you. Yes, I can tell what Freddie would say.
yeah, well, I'm going with Freddie and I'm going Snickers.
Okay.
Can't believe, Carol, you have not had a Snickers.
Carol, we're going to have to send you some Snickers.
Yes.
John is going with Snickers. Jill is going with Snickers. Michelle's going with Snickers. Works is going with Snickers. Final answer. Rachel's going with Snickers. Jim's going with Snickers. Lisa's going with Snickers. I'm not surprised, Lisa. I don't know why I said it that way. Jason's. This is like a slam dunk.
Snickers.
Snickers moves on. And I've already got some ideas for the next challenge, but I'm not going to reveal it yet.
I went to Walmart today, looked for Snickers, could not find the small ones like I like to buy them, so I settled for
Almond Joy?
just the
Mounds?
Mounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like the dark chocolate.
Yes. I didn't as a child, but I've come to appreciate it now. Clutch
Mhm.
my invisible pearls. Who has not had Snickers? Okay, Works. You know that Carol lives in Scotland, so they just don't have them over there. But I'll have to send her some because you've heard Freddie talk about it too. Their Mars bar is different than
Yeah.
our Mars bar. And did you catch the word today? It was so strong. Aw, did you see the aurora, Carol? It's a landslide. It is a landslide. I don't
Yeah.
think we could have gotten any more. Okay, I already have that written down.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Oh, we're not done yet. We have more votes. That wipes out my question. All right.
Oh, Reese's or Almond Joy? I mean, this is like, it's almost like crazy now because you've got really big differences.
Yeah. I know which one's moving on here, and that's the one I would vote for. I'm going to wait on my
Went out and
vote.
took pictures, but we didn't capture the aurora. Aw, that's great. Amy went with Snickers. Jim's going with Reese's. Rachel's going with Reese's. Works Reese's. Jill Reese's.
I'm Reese's.
Even after you bought a Mounds, you wouldn't get the Almond Joy?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, look
yeah.
at Jason. Jason's going Almond Joy.
Way to go, Jason.
Uh, Amy, Lisa, hate coconut. Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, I love it.
You either like coconut or you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, but I do love it.
All
But
right.
Reese's, this question for me. Definitely Reese's.
I know that Carol's kids like Reese's. I'm going to miss your daily vlogs, Carol and Bruce. That was fun. They did their vlog, Vlogmas as live streams every day.
Oh, wow.
So it was
Excellent.
the family. It was them and the two girls, and they sat there and did their advent calendars and ate a piece of candy and drank some tea. And Jason
Ah,
and I were on there about every day.
huh, like,
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Speaking of Jason, Jason Thibodeau and I were on Carol and Bruce's one every day. Yeah. Works doesn't like coconut either. Oh,
Hmm,
they do. My kids would vote. Yes, they would.
yeah.
Love peanut butter. I do
Hmm.
too, Jilly.
Yep.
Only want a coconut and pina colada or Outback's coconut shrimp.
Ooh.
I know. I too understand what you're saying.
Just went to Outback about a week or two ago with Bob.
Epcot Bob. Did you
Epcot
get
Bob.
coconut shrimp?
I did not, but I did get what I wanted there, which was French onion soup and a hamburger.
Aw,
It's good.
we're gonna have to come up to Minnesota and we'll can do some live streams up there.
I've told you guys, if you come, Bob and we will host you at the Mall of America. We will have a blast.
And just a little reminder, if anybody wants to come onto the stream any week, any time you want, I'll send you the link and you can come on. We've talked about this since we started the show over a year ago. That's what part of this is about, is just having fun and everybody answering the questions.
It was good works. It was really good, and I was craving it.
You know, I don't think I've ever had their French onion soup.
I mean, there's lots of good French onion soups out there, but yeah, they do it well.
Oh, all right. Three Musketeers or Kit Kat? I know
Ah.
what Freddie would go with. He'd go with Kit Kat. That's his fave.
Oh, it is. Really? I thought Snickers was his favorite.
Well, in that area, but maybe his all-time fave could be Kit Kat.
Really? Okay.
I might be in Minnesota in summer 2028 Postal Union Convention.
Oh, well, John, when you are here, look us up. We will take you to the Mall of America. We went on the holiday ride. You know, they have a Soarin' at the Mall of America, and
Yes,
we went on the holiday one. And it was fantastic.
Works is going with Three Musketeers.
Hmm.
Carol's going with Kit Kat. because
Yeah.
they have them over there. John's going Kit Kat. Rachel's going Kit Kat. Jim's going Kit Kat. Oh, Lisa's going Three Musketeers, the little rebel. Oh, Michelle's Three Musketeers. Oh boy. Amy was Kit Kat. Jason's Three Musketeers. And Works is used to be her favorite. Yeah, she went with Three
Oh,
Musketeers.
so I'm Kit Kat as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Kit Kats. 6 with you. And 1, 2, 3. Okay.
4 if you
Oh,
add
Mimi.
Mimi.
Mimi said Three Musketeers. That was pretty close, Mimi, but not quite catched it up to the Kit Kat.
You say Kit Kat, Mary Ellen?
I didn't really say.
Come on, commit.
Will it make a difference?
Maybe.
I would probably go Three Musketeers, honestly.
Really? So
Yeah.
it would still be a 1 victory for Kit Kat.
Okay. All right. That'll make Freddie happy. Kit Kat it is.
All right. We have the final 4.
Yep. And remember, everybody had in their brain or wrote down which candy bar they thought would be the winner, and we'll see who did win.
Yeah.
Okay, silly laws still on the books. What state forbids you to tap your feet, nod your head, or in any way keep time to the music in a tavern, restaurant, or cafe? Rhode Island, Montana, Pennsylvania, or New Hampshire?
What state forbids you to tap your feet? Huh.
It's a weird, seriously,
Well, so in my reasoning, there's 3 eastern states and 1 western state. So I'm going to toss the western state out.
Rachel's pick is still in the running.
Mine is too.
Works is going with New Hampshire. Lisa's going with Rhode Island.
Okay, I am going to say Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, okay. Got a couple New Hampshires, a Pennsylvania, Rhode Island. New Hampshire, we are grumpy up here. Because maybe it was a spy code from Oh, now there's some thinking.
Wow.
Didn't go there. Montana sounds like the premise of the movie Footloose. Well, you're not wrong.
Maybe.
Wow. Jason says Montana too.
Huh.
All right, the answer is New Hampshire.
Rachel was on to something there.
Oh.
Well, so was John.
Did you know about that, Rachel? That's kind of hard with what you do.
Amy had it.
Everybody had it almost.
Well, quite a few.
Not Lisa. She says it checks out. Those northern New England states get cabin fever with all the snow.
Yeah.
True. In what state is it illegal to milk another person's cow? Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, or Missouri? You can tap in your mind. It does say that. It does say that. It says you could do it in your mind, but you can't do it outwardly.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of hard to, sir, I detect you are tapping in your mind. Pull over.
She said Works didn't really know, but she felt it. She could just feel it. I could feel it.
Milk another person's cow.
Michelle's saying Kansas.
Why on earth would you?
Well, maybe they think you're going to steal it.
Oh,
milk my cow. Or take the milk when they needed the milk.
I mean, Does the cow get attachments?
Lisa says Texas. Carol says Missouri. Oklahoma sooner or later.
That's good. That's good,
Uh,
John.
Jim says Missouri. Wait, are
Jim-
you milking my cow?
Yeah.
I know.
How
Like
dare you?
you come out of your house and your cow's missing and or somebody's sitting in your barn. Like, wait, why are you milking my cow? Rachel says Oklahoma. Amy says Oklahoma. Uh, Oh,
Maybe. Yeah. I'm
now
going.
we get practical.
I'm going Oklahoma.
Okay, Jill, are you still there? What
Oh.
do you say?
Well, that's interesting since we know Jill lives in Oklahoma.
That's right. Or milk thievery. Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I don't think you can milk a cow like multiple times a day, maybe. Don't take my milk. Its answer is Texas.
oh man.
Rachel does make sense. So if you're in Texas, please don't milk someone else's cow.
It's a big state. I lived in Texas, but I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, you also didn't know in Minnesota that your tires can't be dirty.
That's a ridiculous thing. But yeah, I think about it often now.
As you're driving down the road. Oh no,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
tires are dirty.
I just had to get my car cleaned because of when I was driving home from Marshall this weekend, which is about 3 hours away, I ran over a dead deer.
What?
Yeah. Yep. It was foggy and the car in front of me, I didn't have much room and they must have gone over it. I went over it. Man, did it splurt into my car. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to
Wouldn't
go.
that kind of scrape the bottom of your
Well,
car?
I was worried that it was going to do some damage or give me a flat tire, and I started watching anxiously, but I was okay. Yeah, sorry, Lisa. I know I described that rather grotesquely, but I did. It just absolutely splurted up, and I had hair.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the car was okay. Yeah,
Ran over a dead deer. How's your under? Yeah, exactly.
I went and got an undercarriage car wash.
My sister actually ran it like in Oklahoma. There's a lot of that goes on. The deers cross the road and there's a car and boom, that happened. She got a lot of damage on her car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can.
Oh yeah.
My sister was on a back road, so it wasn't. It just damaged her car, but
Yeah.
and killed the deer. But and then her son's like, "Well, did you bring home the deer?"
Yeah. We could have venison jerky.
Yeah, he's a hunter, so that just crossed his mind, and
Yeah.
she's like, "No."
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
In which state was it once illegal to leave home without knowing where you were going?
Oh my gosh.
South Carolina, West Virginia, Virginia, or North Carolina? It's weird. Like who came up with these things?
I mean, if I'm driving and a police pulls up by me, I just nod and go,
I know where I'm going.
I know exactly where I'm going. Okay.
Oh, I can't imagine hitting a moose, Rachel. My gosh.
Thank you, Carol. You ran over a nail and did
West
get a flat.
Virginia.
Oh, bummer.
Well, that was a story, Dean. Yeah, glad your car's okay. We ran over a nail and did get a flat tire. Oh no. We had
Bummer.
to walk to Bruce's parents for New Year's dinner. It was only 10 minutes away. Oh my gosh. But the weather over there is horrendous. So
Yeah.
moose fur doesn't reflect light the way a deer does. Very hard to see until ugh.
Man, I mean, the thing about deer that would be different than a moose is the deer just hop in front of you at the last second, whereas a moose isn't going to do that. But
Well, they're huge.
yeah, so much for a Sunday drive, right, John?
Yeah. Yeah, these are some laws. Like I it's kind of funny. I like looking them up.
Oh, we don't
West
see
Virginia says Jason.
West Virginia.
Yeah, that's awful, Carol. West Virginia because of the mountains. Okay, so you don't know where you're going to go in the mountains? Like,
Yeah.
is it illegal to leave home without knowing where? Well, okay, I can see that. Moose do run.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. I have seen them run. It's just West Virginia. That's what I'm going with.
I think Jim went with West Virginia, and so did Jason. So since it's getting close to 7, we better answer this sucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just Virginia,
Okay.
regular Virginia.
Mm,
Oh, Carol went with Virginia. I
Nice.
had one run right over the hood of my Toyota. Oh,
Ooh, they're so big. There can't be.
yeah.
Huh.
So I hope everybody had a great Christmas and had fun with your New Year's celebrations last night.
Yeah.
I missed being on here, so I'm glad everybody's back and we're back on track again.
Yeah. I
Rachel said,
enjoy it.
thanks, Works. I had fun. You have fun, Dean?
I had so much fun. Honestly, you'd be surprised how excited I get for Wednesday nights. I really do. And and like I tell Mary Ellen, I may not dress up as cool as her, but I did put on my new Christmas sweater or whatever you want to call it.
He did. He got that for Christmas.
I did.
Yes, thank you, Carol and Bruce. You can
Yeah.
go to bed now.
I
It's
know. It's got
1
to be.
a.m. It's
Oh my
time to go to
gosh.
bed. And by the way, thank you so much for shouting me out on your lives. Um, We Clan Torrance is Carol's channel, and Amy from AJC Magic. Thank you so much for shouting me out. And Jim, more sunshine, please. Dean, any updates on your new? You're going live in February, right?
I might go live before then, and I'm really starting to work on some things that will carry it for other days. Like I was working on it today, so I'll just tell you I'm going to do some smaller bracket type of challenges because I think people do enjoy those. They all get done within one day, and they'll be rather unique. So um, look for one in January sometime.
Woohoo!
Yep, I got it mostly prepared today.
Thanks, John. It's probably getting a little chilly to go out fishing now.
Right.
I even stayed up past
Ooh.
midnight last night, Mary. Wow, Jill. Well, I didn't.
Nor did I.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Jason. And thank you, Lisa. Love brackets. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining and have a great week. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy
And
New Year
thanks.
and thanks, Mary Ellen, for all the work you're doing with this show. We all love it and you're great.
Oh, thanks, Dean.
You're welcome. I meant it.
I'll see you all next week. Be safe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.